Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers went deep 4 times as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 9-3. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 13-0. The Miami Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 10-6. The Washington Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 11-4. Marcus Stroman was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 3-2. Corbin Burns collected his first W this season as the Brewers took care of the Reds 6-5. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-2. The Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they destroyed the Angels 9-1. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they plundered the Pirates 12-5. Justin Miller won his 4th game thus far as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-2. Jose Urquidy earned win number 7 this season as the Astros defeated the Orioles 8-0. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-1. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. The Minnesota Twins swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm back. Petco Park. Let's go. It's still raining. Damn.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Mackenzie Gore gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time for the first down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Kenny Lofton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Gore has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. At the plate now, Christian Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this
Can
is
I hit
just
number
what you
48
don't want
tonight?
to face as a
I don't
pitcher,
know.
right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
To the plate now, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0 count, runners at the corners.
They trying
You
to
can
get
bet
me.
he's looking for
They trying
something
to
to
get me.
drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, Kevin.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Ross. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan
Yo,
Plesac,
what's good,
what's
bro?
the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch
Man,
to
he
him
got
is
you
in there
placing.
for a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that.
That's Tatis. He gonna get that.
He had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And in steps Manny Machado. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Here's a pop-up now. Machado has a play. 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping in now, Jalen Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard liner to center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. That's a base hit into center field.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Anderson Miller. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The left fielder, Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
He was out there lacking. He was asleep.
So here's Will Myers looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Get in. Hit that like button, please. Don't mind. No, I ain't tripping.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That shit touching.
A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Austin Hedges. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98.
Oh, so I'm gonna say this: I got 47 home runs
bottom of the second
on the
here
season,
with no
right?
score.
So this is my thing, right? If I hit 48 and 49
Line
tonight.
drive to center field.
I won't play until I got another
And
home
Mookie
game.
will
So
make the play, and that retires
I'm
the
trying to
side.
hit 50
Padres
in
go
LA.
down quietly.
Yeah.
We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Foul tip, held on to behind the plate at strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
That one's in there, 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Line towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Ready for another chance? Christian Carter. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
To this day. To this day.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Kevin Ross. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Back-to-back Jacks. Newport.
A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W.
Hey, I'm going to say this.
He's going
I
to have to
probably
start
could get 100 home runs. If I hit 48 in 2
That'll
months.
bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Just imagine how many I can hit in 2 more months. I probably could hit like 80 or 90, maybe 100.
First trip.
I just peeped that. I was like, hold up. We just in the beginning of June. Even Barry Bonds ain't hit that much. Ain't doing like that. I don't
See,
think
guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row?
That's gone.
Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
And the church say, hallelujah.
A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Let's pray. Let's pray I get it.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
He said back to back,
but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs.
Damn, I
We'll
forgot
head
about
now to the
Tommy
home
Gwynn.
half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. Bro? I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Yesterday after we got open.
And it's 1-1.
Yeah, Tony Gwynn, yeah. I forgot about him. I ain't gonna say I forgot about him.
Skied into straightaway right. Lofton is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that
I need to get Tommy Lee up because I'm like...
Now at the plate, Mackenzie Gore.
Tommy Lee
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ah, shit. Tommy Lee was crucial to our World Series. You know what I'm saying? He was very instrumental to our World Series and when we was in Oakland. Because we all came over from Oakland.
This one off.
I came from Oakland. Christian Carter, Lofton, Page, Tommy Lee.
The 1-1.
Awesome Curtis.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Kyrie Wilson. We all came from Oakland.
Here's the pitch.
That's why every time we play Oakland, excuse my language,
Hey, 3
but
foul
we shit
balls
on
in a
them.
row
Because
right
why?
here, searching for that put-away stuff.
We won you a World
Bases
Series.
are empty, 1 man out.
I mean, you traded us all away. Because we were,
well
rookies?
above the letters with the
Really, though?
fastball that time.
They traded us all
Tough
away.
to take a pitch
Oh,
like
yeah.
that right there,
Cool.
especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fouled away.
Because one day, and this is how I found out we were traded. Because on this game,
Now
right,
another 2-2.
the way you can do
And
your,
it's fouled away.
your roster is you could do it manually or automatic. So I had everything on automatic.
Keeps fighting him off.
I didn't know I was on the trade block.
Coming up.
Well, all of us, we were on the trade block. And damn if we didn't get traded.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch
For real,
at-bat.
we went,
Now,
hey,
I know
bro,
he struck
we
out
win
there,
a World
but for a
Series
pitcher,
with Oakland.
that's a pretty solid
And then we
at-bat.
get on the
Anytime
trade
you
block,
can make
like,
an
what the
opposing
fuck
pitcher
is
out there
that?
work
Like,
and
what
throw
was
quite a
that
few
about?
more
Money.
extra pitches,
It was about
that's
money.
a quality AB in my book.
Rowdy
We freed up
Tellez the
some cap
next to
space.
bat.
You know what I'm
As the
saying?
first
We
pitch here's
freed
a
up
bit
some
high.
cap
It's
space
ball 1.
that they
0
needed.
for 1
You know
for
what I'm
him here
saying?
in this one.
They didn't think that we was gonna win another World Series together. They thought that shit was just a luck of the Irish. You feel me? A luck of the draw.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like trading Babe Ruth. Not saying that I am, you know what I'm saying, equivalent to Babe Ruth, but
Nope.
it was equivalent to the
3-0.
Babe Ruth trade. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the
fucked
green
up
light
about
here.
that.
Matter
You know
of
what I'm saying?
fact, I
'Cause,
know
like,
he's got the green light here. He's
I
looking
went
for
into
something
the
set or
because
thought
this
he's
is how it
looking to
happened,
get.
right?
Now here's a fly
Shit.
ball. Well hit.
That's gone.
Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging
But this is
back.
how I do it.
See you later.
This is
Over the
this is
wall,
a
home
14
run.
dynasty. I got LA, Oakland, New York, and Washington, right?
So a solo
So
shot here to
I'm
left
just
center
chilling
field.
one day during the
Home run
off season.
number
Next thing you
15
know, I
thus
go to the
far. As they get
transaction.
on the board, it's
I see
4-1
this
now.
person has been traded, that person has been traded, this person has been traded. I'm like, what the fuck? I try to trade
That's
us
the
back,
price you
but
pay right there when you try and
you
sneak a
can't do that.
fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham.
That don't
Strike
shake
1
the
to
shit
start
off
the
the zone.
at-bat. And he popped him up. Carter onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game.
Man, Rowdy Tellez always hitting us with home
Start
runs.
of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall,
Yeah, I love
he's
they
really
stadium.
happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like
I wanna
every
see theirs
time they've
and,
made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
My bad, I was letting her
Okay,
talk.
thank you, Heidi.
But I want to see
And up
theirs
next
and
will be
San
Kelbert
Fran.
Ruiz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Hedges over to his left.
Cool.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly
I really
out.
like those outside
Matty,
stadiums too.
almost
Oh, I
went
want to
deep his
visit
last
T-Mobile
AB.
Park
Certainly
too.
just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling
Damn,
pretty good at
Shohei.
the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy, and this one's
A swinging
Shohei.
drive to center field. That
Shohei.
one's got a chance.
Shohei!
And it's gone as they add still another.
Shohei. No way. Hold tight. Shohei.
A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
That shit was gone. Shine.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner.
Pitchers
It's ball
starting to
one.
get frustrated.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He's starting to get frustrated, man. Giving up too many
The
runs.
1-0. Swinging a
Damn,
soft
I ain't mean to hit
liner.
at that.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first
It's like the
couple
ones
of
you
plate
really don't mean to
appearances.
hit at. Sometimes those are lucky ones.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
8 hits, 5 runs. Wait, I gotta look at that shit again.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton, but gloved by
What
the third
the
baseman
fuck?
for the out.
Okay, Bionic Man.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Gardner.
That nigga just stretched like Iron Giant and shit. That nigga just stretched like a motherfucking Autobot. I can't wait till that new Transformers come out,
Standing
bro.
in, Christian Carter, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Yeah, it really is. But they said the first person to do that with 40-40
Now a
was
throw over, and
I
he's
just
back
looked that
easily.
shit up. Oh, Jose Canseco. He was the first person to have 40-40, not 50-50 though.
Strike him out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Curveball. I saw that shit.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one,
He grabbed the
boys.
fuck out of there.
Curveball right down the middle
Like,
of the
did his
plate. And for him to
whole
take that
wrist
pitch
extend?
looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
But yeah, that curveball
5
looked like that
runs,
shit was
8
out of the
hits.
zone. That's
No
why they
errors
didn't
for
swing
the
at it.
Dodgers thus far. 1-1.
That shit threw me off. It
Lots
like
of
it was
hits
out of the
given
zone
up,
and
but
it
so
drops
far
inside
no
the zone.
walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Yeah, Jose Canseco, yep. The first person with a 40-40.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hard hit
Damn.
ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
I didn't mean to hit at that either, because I'm like,
And
that
that
shit too
runner
low.
will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has
I
not
never saw
been
that
one of
one.
his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Can I hit another one? Can I hit another one? If I hit another one, then I'm going to
At
sit
the
down.
plate, Darnell Mason.
Then I'm going to sit
And
down.
the
Shit, I
slider
should have ran
bounces,
for that.
and that gets
Fuck.
away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
If I hit another one, I'm going to sit down for the rest of the game. And then the next home run, which would be my 50th, I'm going to hit at home in L.A.
Hit on the
Damn.
ground to short. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the long ball threat, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Victor Scott the second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off.
Retired. Oh, I gotta see that. Damn, I missed the command.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone,
You see I'm
strike one.
pitching. You see I'm using the
This
pitch.
guy's been
pitch
really
without
on
the
point so
command.
far, but it's not getting any
Just
easier. He has to
placing
get
where I
through
wanna
4,
place
5,
him
and
at.
6 right here.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him 3rd best on the San Diego roster.
You know what? I don't even be mad at certain batters.
Here's Manny Machado now.
They get their hits off.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Oh, wow. I definitely got to see it.
Digging in for
Wait,
his
wait,
second at bat.
I
Anderson
think
Miller,
I did see
a
that
base
one.
hit in his first
You
trip.
said animated.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
I tried to catch him running.
The right fielder, number 7.
At the plate, Will Myers.
I would probably say Yamamoto. But I want me to get it, but they don't let him pitch enough.
Here's the first pitch to him.
When the game is over,
There's a fastball well off the plate
like when the game
inside.
is over, I want you to stay to look at the All-Star voting. I want you to see the All-Star voting. This shit is crazy.
2-1.
You're not biting. Gotcha.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You're not biting.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Complete.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Boy, I look good
One
out
left
there.
for San
Number
Diego.
5.
They're down 5-1.
Man, I say this. Man, them dudes who bat with no
Ready
gloves
to go
on,
in the top of the 5th.
I feel like
And
they some
next will
nasty
be a
niggas in
speed
bed.
threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Ross.
I can't touch
Here
no
comes
raw
the
wood
first
no,
pitch.
with no gloves, dog.
Ball, that's in.
I feel like those are nasty niggas, man. Oh shit! Oh
Line
damn!
drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I almost took the
So
pitcher's
the
head off.
Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, they've been treating him
He
like
said
a
dirty
punching bag
ass
out there.
hand.
As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit
60
hits,
pitches.
and things don't look like they're going to
10
get any
hit-
better.
oh.
He might not last much
Yeah,
longer.
10 hits, 5 runs, 5. All right, all right. So I
Here
was
comes
saying
the
right at
Padre
first.
manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joey Lucchesi takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
37. Joey.
Okay, Olsen.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game
Now
thus far.
I know that in baseball, you got your better hitters from 1 to 4, maybe 5. But like 6 through 7, 6 through 9,
Now a throw
those are
over to
your
first,
your
but the runner's back
worst
easily.
hitters. I know that, right? But I think this is an exception for Los Angeles. I think they got Olsen at 6 because
Here's the
he's a
1-0.
power hitter.
Turned
So,
on that one and crushed it.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
pulled
It
it a
doesn't
little
matter.
foul.
Like, he's a power hitter. He's a good hitter. So he's that middle hitter that, you know what I'm saying, that could possibly either go down the strikes or a pop
1-1.
fly or change the game. See,
Swing and a
look.
shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And that is off the first base bag. He's got it, and he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Okay,
How
okay.
frustrating is that, Dan,
Okay,
right
cool.
there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out.
You know what I'm
for a
saying?
knock.
Yeah, that's a
This
really
is like
good
good
pitch.
Jalen Miller.
Sometimes as a
He's
pitcher,
7.
you
You know
just
what I'm
have
saying?
to tip your cap to the batter.
I
Good
guess we
piece
just
of
got a
hitting
great,
right there.
great
Here's a
lineup
fly
all the way
ball,
down.
well hit. Myers going back,
Oh,
and this
y'all.
will get all the
What
way
y'all
to the wall
doing?
now. Ross rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too
Just so
late.
everybody
But
bust
the throw
up.
is
Like, why
well
was
up the
everybody
line,
bust
and a
up?
second run's going to score.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive
That's
it
what
the
I'm
other
saying.
way.
So why is Matt Olson at the
Standing in
6?
now, Keibert Ruiz.
Maybe
And
because
on the
you got
first
better
pitch, he
hitters than
grounds foul.
way
A
better
hit and
hitters
2
on,
tries
that
for
can
him
go
so
1 through
far.
5. You know what I'm saying, on the team. That's what I think. Like, he's that, like, this is what I'm saying. Matt Olson is that 6. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got Jalen Miller at 7, but still Matt Olson is the 6th
He's
best
set.
hitter.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh shit, 6th best hitter on the team. That's what I feel. Because it's like, if you look down the lineup, there's no weaknesses on the batting side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it doesn't matter who goes where. But if
That's
you
a
want to
pitch right
classify
there.
from
You
1 to
gotta
10,
just lay off. There's a
who
good
are your
chance he's
10
going to
best
throw it
hitters?
on
You know what I'm
0-2.
saying?
And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another foul ball.
I feel like sometimes those changeups, you know what I'm saying, you be on time with them, but they just like, nah, early. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
The 1-2. Line
See, like that.
towards
Look,
center
I
field.
timed that shit.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the
Right,
things
1,
you
2,
want
3,
to do
get
as
on
an
base with
offense, right,
speed
is
to
stay
run drug
fundamental
walks,
and keep
get on
pushing.
base.
A great
Yeah,
job
that's what I'm
there.
saying.
Sack fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No
We just went
balls
through
and a
our
strike
whole
to count.
lineup in one
Wind
frame.
up and the 0-1.
Well, in a half a frame. Ooh, he
Swing and the
ready.
ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That's crazy. We just went through our whole lineup.
Into the
in
windup.
one
Here comes
at-bat.
the 0-2 pitch.
Damn.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, we just went through our whole at-bat.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That's why he's sitting down.
That
10 hits. Wow.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
You hear that thunder?
On the
Come on,
ground
guys.
and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Sometimes it be looking like
So
that
they
shit
pick up
pulls them
3
all
runs
base,
on
all
3
bad.
hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 8-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Austin Hudson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Hedges is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. The pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
1 inning. Damn. For real. A-Rod was doing it like that.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Got it. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
What?
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every
crazy.
player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
Hey, which one of those
without
played with
question.
Miami
Want
before they came
fans
to the
be
Yankees?
safe.
And that misses
Was it
ball
A-Rod or
4
Jeter?
now. It's a
It was
leadoff
A-Rod,
walk to
right?
get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now in the box, Kurt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Why? I bet. Yeah, I know he was on the Marlins, was on the Yankees. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, so it was A-Rod.
First with
I
no
was about
outs
to say,
here.
one of those fools did not get drafted by the Yankees.
Hit
I
the
mean, I
other
know-
way
I remember
out
he
toward
played
right
with
field.
Texas.
Lofton will settle under it to make the play for the first out.
But
as
it was the
runner will
Mariners,
have to
not the
head back to
Marlins. All right,
first.
I knew it was one of those. Because I always used to get the Mariners and the Marlins confused. Why? Because their
Next
jerseys
it'll
look
be
the same,
pitcher,
and
Joe
their
Lucchesi.
fucking names are
First at
almost
bat of the game
similar.
for him here in the 5th,
And
as
they
he was
both
a late
did
entrant
deals with
into this
water.
one. As a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting. Number
Jazz
44.
Chisholm Jr., yeah.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
He hit a
Yeah,
home
that
run
last
early.
at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out with the man at
That's
first.
what I'm saying, man, but I guess they couldn't figure it out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Oh, he had 62 pitches. Okay, might be time.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Yeah, they really had. And ever since they moved from the AFC to the
1-2
NFC.
hit to short, reined in on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball
I
game.
don't know why they. I mean, I guess geographically they wanted to be a rival to the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, I guess. Because they made that jump from
Sixth about
AFC
to
to
get
NFC.
started,
I think
and
like
at the
the
plate
late
will be the
90s,
speedy
you know what I'm
outfielder
saying?
Kenny Lofton.
Yeah, I think they made that jump from NFC to AFC. I mean, from AFC to NFC like the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. From AFC. Made tired. Let me get should I Who should I put out there, bro? Julio or Caleb? You know what I'm saying? Those are Caleb's, you know what I'm saying, attributes and shit. And those are Julio's. See, because he's better with the fastball, but he got a slower change, a curveball, slower changeup, slower slider. Yeah, that shit is still weird to this day. To this day. Let's see, he got that 12 curve though, and that Vulcan change. Trying to figure. He's 6-1. He's 5-0. His the ERA is about the same, but his is kind of lesser. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was in the Warren Moon was in the AFC. That's what I'm saying. Like they were first in the AFC. Don't really want to tire him. All right, I'll go with Urias. See, Caleb is a lefty too, but all right, I'll go with Urias. You say Urias. I will him up.
First offering on its way. This for Machado down at third.
Feezy?
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Into the box, Christian Carter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
I'm trying to give my love.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I gotta finish that job. That's why I need a keyboard.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Imagine if I had a keyboard,
great pitch
like
right
not
there,
a keyboard,
right?
like
Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
I'd be one of the best songwriters ever.
Grounded to short.
Because I can
cleanly.
write songs just from
And the
a
sixth inning is
melody
progressing
outside of my
quickly
head,
here.
just
Now
singing.
2 away.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I wrote most of my songs when I was locked up. I just start singing a melody. You know what I'm saying? Just start beating on the desk or beating on my chest. Oh, hold up.
Into the box now, Darnell Mason. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last
time. Can I hit 49?
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one.
You see what they doing, right, bro? You see what they doing,
right? 2 out,
right?
nobody on.
They pitching around me. You see what they doing? You know you done fucked up, right?
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hold on. Nah, they ain't gonna let me see a replay.
Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard with a second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department.
Nigga. Rolling down that freeway. After I get off this game, I think I'm gonna fuck with some music.
To the plate now, Kevin Ross. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Dodgers lead it 8-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in is the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Right. Threw me garbage and I still hit it. That's why I'm a whole field hitter.
Pitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Fastball well outside.
It's hard
Sometimes
to get
it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That's why
got his 2-0
Ohtani,
fastball,
most
but
of
he
his
was
balls
way
be
behind.
foul.
2-1.
That's why
Well, it's
rarely,
been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the
that's why he
strikeout
rarely
totals
hits
that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes
line
me how
drive or
every
some shit.
game
I
you
mean, he
pitch can be
can,
so different,
but
man.
he rarely
Sometimes it
hits it
feels
because
like
he
guys
pulls the
can't
ball
touch you and
when he
you're just
swings.
punching everyone
Ain't
out.
nothing
But
wrong
other
with it,
times,
shit.
you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
420. He blowing
And
weed.
he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind, nothing at 2.
You want to know how I'm so good at this pitching shit without using the help, bro? Because when the shit first comes up on here, it shows you where they hot and where they cold at. So I just throw it where they cold at. Look at Ohtani smiling and shit. Like, I got your ass now, nigga.
This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Machado now on 0-1.
Got him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
It's the devil. The devil is not welcome here.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
That's count 1 and 2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose.
Hey, did you see
They've
that
been
shit
swinging
that
at pretty
Jorge
much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
They suspended
The
him, what, 3
1-2.
games?
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Anderson Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Got your ass.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You talking shit, got your ass. Hey, you know what I noticed, though? A lot of them teams, they stopped using them goddamn torpedoes.
A 1
this
pitch
season.
on its way.
Hey. He already laughed and got your man, did he? You know what I hate? And I said the same shit when I was playing tennis the other day. I hate when a batter or a tennis player, just like I hate when a batter swings at the ball and miss, and he either wipes the ball off, tighten his gloves up, swipe the plate, look at his bat. He'll stand his bat straight up and look at it like, man, what are you doing?
And he can't catch up to the fastball
Just
as
like
he
a
swings
tennis
and
player.
misses for the
He'll
second
look at a
out.
racket
Looked to me
and try
like
to
he
start
had the
fixing
right
the
idea
strings.
with the swing
Man,
on
I'm
that
playing my
pitch.
shit on
He
the-
just
on the
didn't get the
strings.
bat through the
You
zone
talking
in
about-
time. The
Missed
pitch
it.
was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was
Yeah,
by
he
him
really
by
tried
the
to
time
keep
his barrel could
I don't
get
know
in the
what that was
correct
about,
position.
though, bro.
Here's Will
I
Myers.
really don't know what that
as
was
he'll
about.
swing and miss at a first pitch slider
But-
at strike 1. And facing
They
right-handed
suspended him.
pitching so far this season, Myers carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Behind 0-2 now.
Let's go, Padres. I hear that.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He
Got
got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Torpedo bats got
Padres
quiet real
pick up
quick.
a run
Man, I
on
was
the
watching
RBI
baseball the other
double.
day, I was like, hold
The
up.
6, 7, 8 hitters
No
coming up to
one's
start the
using them
seventh.
anymore.
It's
When I
now
say
8
no
to
one,
2.
I haven't seen not one torpedo bat since the beginning of April.
Things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Damn, I can't even get my picture ready.
Called strike 0-2.
That was a high-ass sinker. Hey, bro, you see that shit? That was a high. See, look, he wiping his bat off. Look, that was a high-ass sinker, though. Okay, Julio. You know what's crazy? That's cool, right? Let me twist this up while I say this, though. That's cool, though, because I appreciate when I asked you about the batters. That's cool, though, because I'll go where Urias, right? Because why? That'll give Caleb time to rest because my starter slash closer, well, my reliever slash closer, Juan Cruz, that nigga's he's hurt. So he out for the season with a torn labrum. What's up, Margin? I just saw you. He say Bat Bros on YouTube tried them. He said he doesn't notice the difference. Oh, that's crazy. I'm about to go check them out. My bad. I got it twisted up. Hold on. Let me dry it now. Ready.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
See, like he the 6-hole hitter.
And right into the shift.
Ooh, come on.
Sliding effort.
He ain't gonna get around. He ain't gonna get around for 2.
He
too slow for 2.
To start the inning.
Matt
Hey, not
Slowson.
an easy thing to do right there,
Matt
D-Roll, with
Slowson.
that stacked infield on the right side to hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Jalen Miller is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You said the Bat Bros, great channel. They use different bats and bombs. All right, matter of fact, thank you.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
All right, matter of fact, let me click on the link and shit.
Guys, UMGC is waiving their application fee through May 30th, so...
Damn, bitch, shut up. You all in my YouTube? I mean, all in my stream? Okay. Okay. Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? I can't wait till, you know what I'm saying, I get my shit back together. I'm going to start going to the batting cages.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
No!
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
He
Pretty
slid back.
standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
I believe that pitches in the dirt should be automatic walks. I don't give a fuck. Because you throwing in the dirt and
Into
niggas
the
are
box
still
now,
swinging like,
Cable
come on, man. Can't nobody
Ruiz.
hit nothing
As
if you
the
throw it
first
in the
pitch to
dirt.
him runs a
And
bit
some people throw
inside
that
for
shit in
ball
the dirt
1.
purposely.
1 for
Fuck
2
that.
in the ball game thus far.
I just subscribed to their ass. I just gave him one.
Ready with the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Machado is there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Okay, get up and stretch, y'all. Get up and stretch, y'all. Hold up, I gotta use the bathroom. That's how I'm about to get up and stretch. Man, oh shit. Hell yeah, they hard as. Hell yeah, they hard as fuck to hit. Like hard as fuck to lay off. You know what I'm saying? Like. I bet, cause I did give him a sub. All right, I got up and stretched. No, whatever. No homo, pause, whatever.
Julio Urias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Julio Urias.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Good thing I ain't 40. I'm fucking with you, bro. Yeah, I'm about to work on some music after this. I need to put some shit out. You wanna know the real reason why I don't be working on music, putting shit out? Man, don't nobody want to hear that shit I talk about. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it. Like, the shit that I make, it's hard to break through the algorithm, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here we go. Oh, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Here we go. Hey.
Oh, I got him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
But see, that's what keeps me going. That mind state, just do it if you like it. You never know. And the crazy thing that you just said that, I got a song called
Ball
You
and
Never
2
Know.
strikes. Here's the pitch.
You never know if you don't listen to
Lifted
your
down
soul.
the line in left.
You got a dream, hold
And
on.
that's
Don't
in
you
there,
let it
base
go.
hit.
I wrote that shit a long time ago, but I just put that shit out, what, last year?
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Kurt Kemp.
Into the box, Kurt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back
And
into
tell
this
me if
ball
you like
game.
that Fox Sports logo in the corner there.
A pause and the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
I'll get one more at bat to try to get 49.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Miller ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
I love my music, bro, because it's like
37.
it's the shit that you don't hear no more. You know what I'm saying?
Colin
The shit that
Moran
niggas ain't
will
doing,
grab a
but
bat
I mean,
hit
I'ma
for
say
the
it like
pitcher
this.
here.
It's the shit that they not promoting anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like having a store full of sandals when motherfuckers want tennis shoes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Motherfuckers want sneakers, dog.
Lofton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I mean, I know you got that minority group that like shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? That's a
So
very
the
small
lineup
group.
flips over, and digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
Got him.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside.
Yeah, I love
They're
that
doing
logo,
that,
too.
and this one caught the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1 and 2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's
Appreciate
gotten
that,
so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Nah, I don't got no distro kid.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds
Yeah, I don't
steady
have no
at
distro
1 and
kid.
2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he
Got it,
struck him
finally.
out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Still 8-2. Michel Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michel Baez.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch.
What is
Well
he,
done.
Michael Jordan?
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Fault.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the top, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So striding forward now, Kenny Lofton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
This nigga ain't hit no home run.
In now, Christian Carter. High in the air out to center field.
I saw him let that shit go.
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers lead 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Put him away. Put him away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, bro.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Come on, man.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for
I know, right? He's giving up home runs.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
He out there just giving up the booty. Like, what's up, bro?
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He didn't know what to do with that.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 4.
So striding in, Anderson Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Got a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Okay, BGs, staying alive.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Will Myers would be next. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Come on, Julio.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
That's what I'm saying. At least you motherfuckers ain't out here trying.
Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run.
I swear, Fernando Tatis
9th inning coming up. It's
like
the Dodgers 8 and the Padres 3. New inning set to get underway. And
Can I get
stepping in will be the
49
very
before the game is
fleet-footed
over?
Darnell Mason. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, left fielder.
But if I don't get it here, I got another game in San Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Ross. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, that shit look like it was
Man,
a
he's
home
wishing
run.
right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
I had hit for a cycle my last series at home against the Padres. That's crazy.
At the plate, Matt Olson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
That shit is crazy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball
that damn
there.
wall again.
Everyone in the ballpark
It's
knows
cool,
what
though.
the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough
only,
pitch
90 feet?
in a good spot.
I ain't tripping off 90
A man
feet.
at third with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field.
Tag up.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
It's crazy.
Talk
If
about
you
having a
rewind it a
productive
little
game.
bit
You like to
and look
see
in the
that.
back,
You like
you can see
to
the
add on
people
runs
leaving. That's
anytime
crazy.
you
That's
can.
crazy.
And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Man, that's crazy. You can see it. You can see them leaving.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 3. Ace Curtis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Yes, sir. Tag up. Man, he got 19 strikeouts versus 1 walk. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna let him warm his arm up for probably 5 pitches. Just give him 1 more. Just give him 1 more. Damn, they got the old San Diego Padres hoodie on. Look in the back, bro. The dude right there with the glasses on, the black dude, and the kid that's next to him. They got the old San Diego Padres shit on. Not that new orange and brown shit. They got the old blue blew San Diego's Padres shit out. That's great. All of them do. Damn. Hey, that just took me with him. This is what I'm going to do. Next game, since it's going to be on ESPN, I'm going to do a throwback jersey game.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Kurt Count.
I'm going to do a throwback jersey game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You close it out in the ninth? Yeah, close it out. I'm going to close it out in the ninth.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
What? I don't think I won it then.
Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, old school Padres, yeah.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still 2-2. So a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
One down.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Michel Baez.
Akil Baddoo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 1, Akil Baddoo.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
Padres down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Damn, that's crazy. I want me a red Detroit Tigers
The
hat.
pitch. Now
You know
here's
my
a
name.
swing by
You know
Tellez
my name
as he
is
gets a
Darnell,
lot of
so.
this one out to deep right field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Shit, I don't blame you
This
though,
one
bro.
has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind
Games, I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that's taken for strike two,
Number
as
2.
now they're down to their final strike
Final
here this
strike.
afternoon. As we
Might
near the
stand
end
up.
of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw
I
that here
gotta
this
check that
afternoon,
joint
ball
out.
flying out at near record pace.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly.
There we
Throw
go.
on to first is going to be in time for the final
I'm gonna show
out,
you the,
and the Dodgers will add
All-Star
one
race.
more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani earned his 9th win of the year. Mackenzie Gore struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
My bad, I had a text, my bad. Okay, shout out to Fabio Anderson. You know what I'm saying? I got a new sub. Appreciate it, bro. Yo, what's up, Silo? How you feeling? Okay, so I noticed that they give you the win through they give you the win through 6 innings. So I got it now. Hey, look at the All-Star team though, bro. Look at the All-Star voting. Just peep this. Like, look though. Do you see this? It's only one outsider out there. So we like, fuck it. You know what we gonna do? We just gonna go out there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna spank them. Like, you know what I'm saying? This a team game. We got everyone out there though, bro. Yeah, that's heavy right there. We got everybody up out there, motherfucker. That's crazy. No, cancel. Hold on. What's up, Orman? How you feeling, man? So we got San Diego left. I might do that game tonight or tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got Kristen Yelich. Like this free agency and all these roster turnovers are just crazy, bro. But man, you hear the music, you know what time it is, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I might come back later, you know what I'm saying, with some more baseball, with some UFC or some boxing, but who knows, but man, I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. peace, and love. I'm out, y'all. Can't forget that.